Hey everybody, we are back. Yes, we are. And today I'm going to take you guys on a toy hunt. We're going to hit a couple of Targets. We're going to hit a Walmart. When we get back, I'll show you what I got. And we're going to open up some of these. We got the packages in the mail. Got some really cool 90s toys. These are basically my gig. Everything I loved as a child in the 90s was basically in this series. Alright, here we are at Target. If there's anything good that we need or want. Likely not. It never is. Usual. Grogu's. It's got the Rainbow Road. No Rainbow Road. I really want that Rainbow Road track. I think that's Tanuki Mario, Dry-Bones, Star Wars Hot Wheels, but no Star Wars anything else besides a whole bunch of baby Yodas. To the other sides, you can find us some Legends. Adam West Batman. To Captain America, Morbius. It's like all the Eternals that nobody wants, that will be probably sitting here till the end of time. I do kind of want to pick up one of these Mobiuses at one point, just to kind of go with my Sylvie, and I eventually want to get the Loki figure 2. It doesn't really. I wonder if this is an exclusive to Target, because it's always here. You know, I might as well just go ahead and pick one up, just to kind of have it. Maybe I'll get one with a better box. Maybe this is a Target exclusive. Is this a Target exclusive? Does anybody know? Like Owen Wilson. Maybe I'll just grab one of these. Let's see what they got going in the collectible section. Collectibles. It's kind of a cool stormtrooper. I like that. Bunch of cookie eating Grogu's. So I got these King Kongs. I've been sitting here for God and ever. Bob Ross, Elvis, Spider-Man, Jessica from Dune.
After being so involved in this last one, I can
not a whole lot. Godzilla. Kind of a funny Batman. I like that Batman. I'm not gonna buy that Batman, but it's kind of a cool Batman. They got all the turtles. They got all 4 turtles. Warhammer stuff. Different. I got the Game of Thrones dragon. It's kind of fun. Alright, nothing doing here. Guess I'll pick up this Mobius while they have him. The wrestling ring, WWE wrestling, the ambulance, got the belts, figures, the Rock, Triple H. Alright, we're gonna roll by this Target real quick here. Let's see. Yeah, rolling by Target. Hopefully gonna find some things. Just got off some overtime at work, but what I really want to find now, I'm loosely falling down the Eternals rabbit hole, just because I've been listening to the Comic Books Explained guy talk about it, and it's got me a little bit into it. I don't want all those peg warmers that you see all the time, all the guys, but there's a couple that I do want. I found the Sprite, and I found the Cersei, and now I just want the Angelina Jolie one, and I've seen it 100 times, didn't pick it up, and I think it's Target exclusive. I didn't know that before. Now that I know it, now that I'm looking for it, I'm going to see if I can find one. Hopefully I didn't miss out after seeing it 100 times. So let's see. First off, the Star Wars section, which is usual. Oh, hey. I have a Darth Maul. 2 Darth Mauls. Maybe I will pick up one of those finally. I haven't seen that in here yet. Wasn't really looking for it, but while it's here, I might as well. And here we go. Yes, this is the one I was looking for. Because I do think this is a Target exclusive, the Athena. Yeah, it's definitely exclusive. So I'm going to pick her up as well. Satisfy my mini Eternals collection that I have. Yeah, I don't want the rest of any of these guys. I want to they all go on clearance because they should be going on clearance eventually because everybody is just loaded with those things. Nobody wants those things. They're just hot garbage. But maybe I'll pick up the rest of them when they're like $5. You never know. Let's see. Looks like we got, yep, most of the regular, rest of the garbage. Maybe is this a better looking Athena than the other one we have? Unless there's any real difference in the faces. No real difference. No big deal. Looks like the rest of the regular old fare for those things. Got a bunch more of Owen Wilson hanging out. And yeah, some Spider-Man, Venom, Transformers is looking picked over as usual. DC, not too much going, nothing new, nothing exciting. Looks like these guys already sold out of those Hal Jordan Dawnbreaker Batmans. So maybe those things will actually take off and heat up a little bit. Let's go to the other side and see if we can find anything else good. Looks like the same old Masters of the Universe. Not a whole lot going there. Looks like regular Panther, not the flocked Panther. Yeah, I really like this set, but not for $50. $50 I cannot justify it. But I want the Battle Cat. I want the Battle Damage He-Man. There's some of the wrestling for you wrestling guys. Not much going on there. As usual, League of Legends, Fortnite. The Halo. Super Mario's looking the same. There's some Tails. I really like these sets, but I'm not trying to go down that rabbit hole. Unless I find some on crazy clearance or anything. Pokemon's looking picked over. Shang-Chi. It's kind of a cool dragon. I don't know what's going on with that, but anything else? Yeah, I'm not thinking so. Let's go over to the collectible. What's going on here? It's kind of cool. Infinity Warps. Wreck. Same old here. Stranger Things. New Flash. I don't need any of that. I do like this Wonder Woman since I've seen that movie, but not enough to spend $20 on her. And as usual, nobody wants no Billie Eilish. Rather than putting spider things on there, let these people steal those things. Those things are god awful. Nobody wants one. Alright, Parks and Recreation. That's kind of cool. Leslie and Ron locked in. That's awesome. Target exclusive. Alright, I don't think there's anything else here that I need. Nope, there is not. Alright, let's get out of here. Pick up these bad boys. Alright, we are off to our weekly jaunt to this Walmart. Don't expect to find a whole lot here today. I'm kind of looking for a couple of those Masters of the Universe guys I passed up previous. Maybe hopefully something Star Wars. Not likely at this Walmart here, but we're going to check it out anyways. Alright, we're going to check out collectibles first. We're a little crowded on the toy aisle. And this has got to be probably the weakest collectible section I've ever seen in any of the Walmarts. I mean, look at this. Complete dead zone. Nothing going on. It's like some Mortal Kombat pops. Whoever Cole is, haven't been playing any Mortal Kombat in a long time, but yeah, nothing going on there. Let's go to the toy aisle. So they got the little tiny Bop It Grogu. That's kind of cute. Still kind of waiting on people to clear out of the regular toy aisle, so I'll give them a second. Oh, that's kind of fun. Bust out some old vintage end cap for all you wrestling fans. There's tons and tons. Oh, there's the Otis that Sleeping Collectibles gloves. All these guys. Mankind. A whole lot of nothing. Yeah, let's. Even die-cast at this store is just atrocious. I mean, how can you have so little toys in the toy aisle? Just a whole lot of nothing. Not even regular Hot Wheels. And look at all this. Absolutely nothing zone. I still haven't been able to find a Rainbow Road from Mario Kart anywhere. It's almost like it doesn't exist. That thing. Yeah, no Rainbow Road. Who has Rainbow Road? I do have some cool new mugs for the Star Wars Christmas collection there. That's kind of cool. Nothing doing otherwise here. Kind of looking like reset time. Alright, so Action Figure Land is finally cleared out. Not looking like I have any of the ones that I'm looking for there. Yeah, the Yoda lightsaber, that's pretty fun. I do have Shriek and Moreland. I do not need those because I have Shriek and I'm not trying to get any more of that set. But they do have the whole Eternals wave here. It's pretty cool. I already picked up the Sprite, but I don't think I need any more of those guys by any means. And yeah, not a whole lot of anything else going on. Looks like this Walmart is a bust today. Alright, welcome back from Target and Walmart. Let's just start off by showing you this guy. Of course, you saw this. Amazing. I really wasn't going to buy this one. I'm really trying to stick to more like the Mandalorian stuff and stuff like that. But I saw it, and I haven't been able to find this. I haven't seen this at any of the stores. So I figured, might as well pick it up. And then I did go down a rabbit hole. I was kind of talking about it before. I wasn't interested in any of these figures. So this is from the Eternals. But I was watching a couple of toy videos, and one guy was saying he was having a hard time finding this one. Now, this is, of course, Sprite. And as I mentioned before, I listened to a lot of the Comic Books Explained or Comics Explained channel. And the guy, he's been kind of running through the Eternals, just kind of get everybody ready for the upcoming movie coming out. And this character, Sprite, is a really important character in the Eternal story. I'm not quite sure if they'll interpret that into the movie as much as they do in the comic books. But yeah, so this is one of the hardest figures to find, and there's only one per case on these, so I found one. I picked one up. It was at my work. It was easy to find because they put out a shipper, and I just grabbed it off the shipper. And another one of per case is the Cersei. And Cersei is kind of a funny character in the Eternals as well, as far as, I don't know, once you see the movie, you'll kind of get why I think Cersei is kind of a funny character. Maybe they might not have her be in the movie like she is in the comic books, because in the comic books, she's kind of a slut, I guess you could say. So it's just kind of funny. But yeah, so look out for that, and maybe we'll see if that's how her character is played out in the movie. And then lastly but not leastly, since I kind of got those two, I don't want any of the rest of that set, unless it's like on clearance for like $5. But I did realize after seeing this a few times at Target that this is an exclusive. And it's the Angelina Jolie character. It is Athena. And it's actually a really cool figure. And it kind of goes nicely with those other figures. There's her and all her beauty on the back. And it definitely, of course, that is Angelina Jolie. And, I thought it'd just be a good addition to go with those other two. And now I've actually discovered that there's Selma Hayek's character in the Eternals has her own exclusive. And I think it's like a Walmart exclusive. So I do want to find that one. I might end up having to pick it up off of eBay, just because it's impossible to find, and there's only like one Walmart close to me that's even like, just remotely in this area, and it's always really well picked over. Like, you can't find anything at this Walmart, as you have seen. It's like the worst Walmart. There's just almost nothing. The shelves are always empty. You did see that set of Eternals sitting there, but, that was just kind of like, they get one case for this entire space of crazy toy shelving and blah, blah, blah. It's just like, what's the point of even having a whole toy aisle if you're just going to get one case of this or one case of that and just like have all this crazy space? It doesn't make any sense. But let's get to the mail call. Now, these come from my favorite line of toys when I was a kid. When I was a kid, these are all I ever wanted. If you'd seen some of my other videos, I showed you some other figures from this toy line, and for many Christmases in a row, all I asked for Christmas, like all I really wanted for Christmas was toys from this toy line, and I basically never ever got any of these for Christmas. I'm not sure why, because they weren't expensive by any means. There wasn't anything crazy, and they were never hard to find because I didn't get to go to Toys R Us very often. But anytime I did get to go see Toys R Us, these kind of figures were always on the shelf. This toy line was always on the shelf. And yeah, so, but this one, actually, I was looking up on eBay. I was just kind of, going down rabbit holes, just looking at different stuff. And this isn't actually the one I was thinking of, but this one kind of goes through another rabbit hole. I've kind of been going on a kick of the Invisible Woman. So this is actually the Toy Biz Fantastic Four line, Invisible Woman, Sue Storm in all of her invisible glory. And as I was just kind of going through looking for one of these other ones that I'll show you here in a second, I found this one on there for really cheap. It was like $5. So I couldn't pass that up. So I decided to pick that up. So I was essentially looking up, so I was just trying to complete Toy Biz Fantastic Four run, and I came across another version of this. Now this is an Invisible Woman color change edition, but this one's kind of funny because this is saying on the card back it's something different, funny, because this, for some reason, Marvel Hall of Fame, and it's got some story about Deadpool and the Rhino and whatever else. See, now I wasn't quite sure. I remember finding this guy has this on eBay in the regular Fantastic Four Marvel Toy Biz card back, the original card back, and he had it up for like $400 or $600, saying it was like a recalled prototype. Because I'm not quite sure the color change thing actually worked. So this is supposed to be like, blue, and it was supposed to change to this color. There's this kind of color fade to be, kind of a resemblance of her turning invisible. But I don't think that the gimmick actually worked, and I don't know if this figure itself will actually be able to change blue again. So for some reason I think maybe they were recalled just because it was like a bunk gimmick. It just never worked. But regardless, I found this thing for like $5 on eBay, and I'd never had it before, and I wanted to put it in with my other Fantastic Four that I have in the toy case, and it might actually even bust it out of this packaging, because these Marvel Hall of Fame packaging ones, they're worth nothing, so it wouldn't really harm or do make any real difference. What's funny too on the card back is they have the other version, the later version, so that invisible, like, see-through one that I just showed you, that's actually the version of the figure pictured on here, as opposed to this one with a weird, super generic looking head. Like, they did a really bad job on this head sculpt, but the next one they did a really good job on the head sculpt. And actually, I'm going to buy the painted version of that see-through one that you just saw, because I've been watching it on eBay. It's like only $5, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to buy that. But I'm just kind of waiting for the probably my next payday or whatever. It's only $5, but still don't want to spend too much of time, during that week. And then plus I'll have something else to open up later and show you guys. Okay, but lastly but not leastly, now this is a figure I've had before, but not on this card back. And this is actually the original card back it came on. And honestly, I didn't even know that it came on this card back. It came on one of these, after that Marvel Hall of Fame line, there was another like X-Men line that was like a generic card back, kind of like those for X-Men. And it had like just a Wolverine on it. And it was kind of like, 90s Toy Biz. And I had this figure on that old card back, but I sold it some time ago at one of the Comic-Cons. But it is the Phoenix, and I've never seen this figure on this card back. All I've ever seen is on that generic X-Men card back. So I found this on eBay for really cheap too. So it was like, I think like $6. So I was just like, hey, screw it, I'm going to pick this up. It is amazing looking, and I've always loved the Phoenix. So, Jean Grey is amazing, and I've always made her like super like hot in the comic books, especially in the 90s. Jim Lee got a hold of her. It was kind of like, one of the good selling points for the X-Men at the time was how hot Jean Grey was. And then they put out that Marvel Comics trading cards, Series 2. And the Series 2 Jean Grey trading card was just beautiful. Like, it was a beautiful drawing. They gave her, the big red lips and the big, but yeah, so ever since that set of cards and those comic books, I was always kind of in love with the Phoenix, because she was just an amazing character. She was more powerful than everybody, and they always made her super hot. But yeah, so that's all I got from now. Make sure to check back for more, and I'll talk to you soon.